Hi, it's Jess here from Nigezza Creates again in my chaos. And today I'm going to use a bit of storage I bought ages ago because I really liked it and I thought that would be great for organising things. And then I just stuffed a load of things in it and never really used it to its full potential. So now I'm kind of tidying up, using up the last of the bits that were on the floor. I think I showed them at the end of my last video, and so then I'm going to sort them out. Right, I've zoomed you out so you can see this. I love this piece of furniture, furniture storage, but I just dump things in it, and so they need sorting. So I need to empty this and then use it in a much better way than it's currently being used. So I have in here, that was me testing designs. Yeah, I might just bin that. So this was some cards that I didn't like for card making for some reason. So this doesn't belong in here, and neither do these. So these need to go somewhere. Oh, and what have I got at the back there? Goodness only knows, Jez. Right, so I need to put this where it belongs. Right, so that's that gone where it belongs. I'm going to zoom you in a bit now because you've seen too much of my messy desk. So I've just found, it's a map of Hampton Court. So that was something I was going to memory keep. These were a Stampin' Up thing. So I can bung that. I don't quite know where. I bought a notice board, and these make envelopes, believe it or not, even though they look like shirts. I think I was keeping them for them to be a sort of template for something. So that's sort of future ideas. That's a map for memory keeping. This was a load of ephemera. Is this Alice ephemera? It's Alice ephemera. That belongs where I've got a drawer for my Alice journal. So I'm going to put these away. So I have a drawer somewhere that's for memories that I'm going to scrapbook or whatever, and I can't find it, so they just got shoved somewhere else. Now these, that's got to go in the same place as that memories scrapbook. These were ideas I was trying out, so I'm putting these up there because that is memories, not memories, ideas that I haven't filmed yet, so they can go up there. Oh, that's very pretty. That can go with other sort of masterboards that I've made. Gosh, a great big bit of Velcro. I'm really not sure about that. This was Creative Memories, but I thought these would go nicely in a vintage. So those are like little bits of ephemera that I can use in things. Oh, that's another idea I had. Those were ephemera bits. Gosh, loads of those. Right, they need to go somewhere. What have I got here? Bits of paper and stuff I can use. I'm sure they should be somewhere. Well, that's probably why you put them there, Jez, because they were kind of all together, but I'm sure I've got somewhere now to put them. Envelopes. I do have a place for envelopes. Bit of wrapping paper. Right, need a home for that. Right, I'm going to put this lot in a home because they have a home. Right, they're all put away. So, there's a few bits here that I can just, scraps of paper that I'm just going to bin. Right, what have we got now? We've got an Edith Holden book. Why are you in there? Oh, that was a giveaway for 9,000 subscribers. I'm on 10 now, and I haven't filmed a giveaway for that. So I will do that. So I'm going to bung you up there on a shelf. So what have I got here? Oh, these were just notepads. That I could possibly use the paper at or keep notes in. Right, I have a place for notepads, Jez, so they can go in there. That was a book I made. I think that was a Sunday morning task. I was just trying something out. Made myself a notebook. Why aren't you where maps are? No idea, Jez. So that can go where maps are. I've got some... Oh, that was from a trip to Fuerteventura. And that was where my mother-in-law had her 80th birthday. So those are for memories. More envelopes. And I have a place for envelopes. So... Yes. Oh, I remember trying to find those. Yeah. So, yeah, we can put those with envelopes. And then I got bits of card. They're obviously, yeah, so we can put these with scraps, really. And that's, so we'll do that. And then that's that bit empty, but I've still got a drawer here. Yeah, which I've put stamps in, so they need to go where I put stamps. Right, what I've decided is, I know that's where these stamps are, so they're staying in there, so that's fine. So I've got these 3 holes, and I've still got all those vintage games and things, so I think I might get those and maybe use those, store those in here. Okay, so I've got an old do you know, probably these would be better in the drawer. So I've got 2 sets of old Monopoly, which I just love. So will you fit side by side? Oh, it's like it was made for it. They both fit in side by side. So I'm thinking, because this is in a box, and so I don't forget, I could put the stamps like that, and then I'll see them, and then I can put these card games in here. Like so, and I've still got these stamps. I'm gonna get one of those little envelopes that I just recently put away, and if I stick them in this, they are contained, and they can go next to that. That works. I like that. So I've got a big space at the back. And I've not really got anything to go in there for now. Maybe some of my maps, because I forget where they are, and maybe they can go in there. So I've got lots of old maps. So let's find them from their other place, and that might be a good place to put them. And actually what I might do is swap-a-rooney these 2 around so that I can actually see that there's maps here. I'll go and get the others. So the vintage cloth maps were in a drawer that I'd labelled vintage cloth maps, but even though they're in a drawer labelled vintage cloth maps, I kind of forget about them. So let's have them somewhere where I can see that I've got them, and then I may actually use them instead of holding them. There we go. So, oh, there's a little cross there. I didn't know I had. Put that up there. So yeah, so I can take this label off now, because that's not what you are. I'll stick you there just in case I need you. So I've emptied a drawer here, that possibly something could go in. I need this bottom drawer labelled vintage card games, I think. And I knew I had some other vintage games. I might stick you in there. And will you fit in here? Yeah, that's grand. Right, I'm going to put you back on the shelf. So the last thing to sort out on that sort of shelving area was I had these tins, and so I thought if I label them I can maybe store some of these sewing ephemera in them. This is quite a nice, it's got a fuse in there, don't know why. So these can go in there, I think. Oh, that one's a bit big, isn't it? Would you fit in that one? Yeah, if it's slanted a bit, so maybe we'll put them all in there. What are we calling these? Sort of cotton bobbin, cardboard bobbins. So I will label that. So you've got nothing in. And then we've got these bits, so these can go in the pockets of something else. These need filing in my cases. Oh, my head. I used to keep labels just to save us, ones to me and Ed and the kids. I used to take them off the presents because, you know, I made the tags. And it saved us doing them. And there, that's Ed, and he always put a smiley face there in his little lily. So yeah, I keep finding things like that, and it just stops me in my tracks. This is yeah. So I made that. Got nothing in it for now, so yeah, I'm just gonna file these away because they've all got something, got a place. There we are. So that one's labelled, everything else is put away. I have a tin there that I can put things in there when I think about what might go in there in the future. So that is my original ephemera, mostly all gathered there. I've got postcards, first day covers, mainly. Yeah, just looking around, that is mainly what's left to be sorted. So I'm quite happy now with that. I can see it, I know where it is, I should be able to find everything. So yeah, so onwards and upwards. There's still a long way to go. There we are. So I'm quite pleased. I can look across there and feel quite satisfied with that little original ephemera section. I am working on sorting my stamps out. By the time this goes out, I might have finished that, although it is a big job. And I want to look at my postcards. I've got a ridiculous amount of postcards, so that's another big sorting out job that I need to do. So yeah, join me next time for one of those. I don't know which. Okay, bye for now.